Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is David. I wanted to show you my 2019 Ford F350 SuperDuty truck. It's a 6.7 liter. This truck has been awesome. I've really enjoyed it. I did sell it, however, but I wanted to show it to you before it's gone. Let's go.
I'm in the say my name.
2019 Ford F350 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel. It's a Lariat. Let's check this out. You've got power seats, power lumbar support here. I put in Husky floor mat liners. And then one nice thing that Ford does, especially on these Super Duties, is this cutout in the dash. It really makes looking down and being able to see what's down here off your door very easy. And I really have liked that feature as I've driven it, and the longer I've owned it and towed with it. This is a really smart and nice thing that Ford has done. Inlay wood here, and then all your controls for windows, mirrors, the mirrors for towing in and out, the mirrors to collapse in here, so if you're in a tight spot or passing through some tight area, you can pull the mirrors all the way in. Seat memory positions here, and then adequate storage and cup holders down here. Here's lamps for like floodlights for the mirrors for lighting up an area outside, as well as your fog lights are down here. Your cargo lamp is here. All your automatic lights are here. And then, of course, your electric adjustable gas and brake pedals, as well as your brake release down here. The wheel here has all the controls on the front of it, your cruise control and your menu buttons, voice and phone calls, volume, all of that here. And then it's a push button start and stop. On the stock here is your tow haul button, so you when towing, just push this button in and it puts it into tow mode. Also, you can manually adjust what gear you're in here. You have different menu buttons here on the front screen, which is a nice big screen actually. It's very easy to read, but you can just go down here and scroll through, and then in the very first setting here under that star is your favorites, and you can configure that how you want. Up here in the top you can also configure these. They are digital and very easy to read and nicely laid out. Here's your four-wheel drive controls: 2 high, 4 low, and then your brake controller for towing. So on the screen here you have the ability to have the navigation with live traffic, and then your climate controls, your phone, navigation, and then various apps if you want to do Sirius, FM, a Sirius XM, your settings button. It's very responsive. It's got Android Auto or Apple CarPlay as long as you plug in. It's not wireless, but once you plug in, you can access Android Auto right on the screen here, or Apple CarPlay. And then moving down here, you've got your media controls, and then all your air conditioning and ventilation controls down here. We have cooled and heated seats, 12 volt and 110 right here. Your camera system is here, and with various views. GMC's camera system is by far the best, but this has been adequate for towing for me, but definitely GMC Silverado's backup camera it can't be beat. You have hill descent control here. This is your diesel exhaust engine brake. It's automatic or on, and it's rain sensing windshield and wipers, and automatic dimming mirror. You have your controls for the lights here, and then up here are your auxiliary switches, and this is a really cool feature for adding different like if you want to install a light bar or a winch, or I have my light bar installed into this auxiliary number 1, and so just flip it on and you can connect various, it's all wired and it's all neatly diagrammed, and the wires are easy to access to do that. So here is a control for the sliding rear window, garage, built-in garage openers here, and then your sun visor with a. And down here into the center console area, this is a really nice feature that Ford does. You can pull this over and make 4 places for cups. I really like that. I've used it a lot. If you move this, you have some secret place for your key. That's kind of cool. I like the way they finished this off. It's nice and clean, and it hides anything you might want to keep in here. 2 USBs. And then in the glove box, this truck has a built-in safe, and that's an option you can do with Ford. But it's quite nice and deep in here, and I've liked having that little, they did little things like a pen holder here for pens. It's a nice leather, it feels comfortable when driving. And then here's your typical, actually, for Super Duty trucks to have 2 glove compartments. Here's one, and here's another. Let's take a look at the back. And coming into the back of the truck, it's super roomy. It's nice and roomy in here. It's LED lighting, and it's just quite spacious back here. It is a folding, a 60-40 split seat that pops up, and this is a nice storage compartment that Ford does. You can put, it's pretty deep actually, put quite a bit of stuff in there, and then these actually fold down. I'm not going to fold it down right now, but they actually collapse so that when these are up, you have a nice big area in here. You do have a couple USBs back here, the 110, and then the cigarette outlet here. They are not heated seats, but the middle pulls down. This is nice the way Ford did this. Cup holders here, and then your power sliding window here. It's a nice feature Ford put in their trucks here is these handles. It makes it very easy getting in and out. There's one there, and they also did them here in the front of the truck on both sides. The tailgate is not a power assist, but it is, you can drop it from the key here with a double press here, and then it comes down nice and slow. But it is not a power assist to put it back up. It's not heavy. Some of the cool things that this Super Duty has that Ford did. Here's part of the front camera system, and I'll show you that when we get inside. Nice tow hooks, painted. These are 275 65R20s, Michelin. On a set of these, I've gotten about 55,000 miles, so I've loved these tires. The mud flap here is not OEM, but I had installed that. Part of the backup camera and the surround camera system. We have keyless entry. The camera in the brake light up there for the bed area as well as behind, and a sliding window on the rear window. We have a tonneau cover here. This is by Retrax, and it's keyed. It is the FX4. It's got an off-road package, so it's got skid plates underneath. For off-roading, there's the leaf springs. Here's part of the reverse camera system, parking sensors, the hitch system, your 7-pin and 4-way connectors, and this is Ford's step in. Pull this out, locks up, so easy in and out. Also on this truck, I've added an amp research bed step there. It's one thing nice about GMC and Chevy is they build them into the truck here, into the bumper system and the side of the truck. Ford does not. Your diesel and your DEF here. This truck has running boards, and they are power, as well as keyless entry. I love this on the Ford. I love that feature. It's been really useful and I've used it a lot. I put in the WeatherTech, the rain and wind deflectors on the windows, and the windows are all tinted. Here's your convex mirror or towing mirror, as well as nice big mirrors. These actually come out, in and out, and they are multi-positioned, so you can adjust them how you need. And it is rain sensing windshield and wipers. Coming into the bed of the truck here, let me slide the tonneau cover forward, but you have LED lighting here. Here's your 7-way for the 5th wheel prep package, hooks all around, and then I have a Super Glide pull right hitch in here, and then I also put in this swing case box. This is something I added myself, and the Retrax cover comes all the way up to the front here. There is no bed liner in this truck. If I were to do it again, I would get bed liner in here. So it's kind of scratched up, but I already put the hitch in, so yes, I would definitely get a bed liner or order it with it. Taking a look at the lights, I put in this light bar here. Pretty cool. It's connected to one of the auxiliary switches. So just a flip of that and it'll come on. Have these nice horseshoe shaped lights. I put in, these are actually Raptor style lights. The light bar actually. And then cab lights up above. LED turn signal lamp. There's the light, tail light, and LED lights for the license plate frame.